Stocks our strategists feel are poised to deliver positive returns are featured now in their top stock picks of the week.
Technology tops the list this week of top stock picks. Try and say that first thing on a Monday. Steve Reitmeister, Nina Mishra here with me to elaborate on both of these picks that they've come up with. So, Steve, you've got DXC Technology, formerly Computer Sciences Corp.
Yeah. What I'm trying to play on here is two global themes, or two large themes. One is that technology companies are having the best earnings these days, and so we had an earnings recession, and they were doing okay in the midst of that. Now they're completely leading the pack. So I definitely wanted to have a technology stock here, but also the other theme that I'm playing on is global growth. Okay, so Europe, South America, and a lot of these other large economies are kind of coming out of their slumber. So, a lot of companies, what they do is when times are tough, they kind of shelve some large-scale projects, but then when times are better, like, okay, let's move forward on that infrastructure. Let's have a larger server farm. Let's get more computers for our staff and things of that nature. So when you combine those two things, the technology was already strong and the resurgence of global growth, you come to an IT services firm like DXC. As people can see here on the screen, it's a Zacks rank of 1 because earnings estimates are really on fire here. But you still have a value score of A, a growth score of B, and a VGM score, the combined score of B. So you got a lot of good things taking place here with this company. And on the value front, it's impossible for me not to think about that. There's no point in buying a stock unless you got a little bit of gap between its present price and fair value. I take a look at the earnings for next year at just under $7, and it's hard not to see this stock trading at like a 15 multiple, so about a $100 per share. So at today's price of 80, that's a pretty good advantage in people's corner grabbing hold of DXC.
I saw where the analysts are even upgrading the stock as well.
Yeah, there's just a lot to like in the group, and yeah, the more that the analysts get on the side of this company, the more investors will be driven towards it. Absolutely.
All right. Nina, you have Western Digital, supplier of storage technology and other solutions.
So, they provide storage technologies and solutions. They are one of the largest hard disk producers in the US, and with the acquisition of SanDisk last year, they have a leadership position in flash drive space as well. Now, data storage space has been very hot because there is a massive increase in the amount of data being produced, analyzed, and shared and stored, whether on your PCs or servers in-house or smartphones or in cloud applications.
Everywhere.
And there are a number of new high growth areas that use a lot of data, like the Internet of Things or self-driving cars or mobile computing. So this space is going to see continued surge in demand. And in fact, Western Digital expects that data storage will grow by four times by 2020. And they are going to be one of the big beneficiaries because of their leadership position in this space. And that is why they reported very good results. So if you go to the detailed estimates page, you can see that big beat. And in fact, they have been very consistent in beating the estimates. And analysts, of course, like the results. So you can see a big increase in analyst estimates as well, particularly for next year, fiscal year 2020, there's almost a $3 increase in estimates. And that's why it's a Zacks rank number 1 stock with a VGM score of A and a nice dividend yield of 2.23%.
Is there a potential deal with Toshiba?
Yeah, if there's a deal with Toshiba, they are going to benefit because they are going to increase their presence in the flash drive space. So there has been some disagreement with Toshiba, and in fact, they have initiated legal action against Toshiba, but most analysts expect that they are going to probably win because of a partnership deal with Toshiba.
Yeah, it involves the sale of their chip unit or something?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So outside of your services, do either of you own these companies?
I do own DXC.
Okay.
I own it only in my service.
Okay. Well, thanks for that. And as always, you can get more information on these two companies and many more stocks on our website, Zacks.com. So if you're not watching the video there right now, get on over to the homepage because that's where it all begins. You can link to stock picks, stock picking strategies, commentary, data, and more. There's just a lot of information there for your perusal. With Steve and Nina, I'm Terry Ruffalo.